don't know what to say, really. Either we heal as a team, or we're going to crumble. Inch by inch, play by play, till we're finished. We're in hell right now, gentlemen. Believe me, we can climb out of hell. 1 inch at a time. The inches we need are everywhere around us. On this team, we fight for that inch. On this team, we tear ourselves and everyone else around us to pieces for that inch. We claw with our fingernails for that inch. Because we know when we add up all those inches, that's gonna make the fucking difference between winning and losing. Between living and dying.
Hey Zealots, it's Justin. Well, it's week 13, and that was Al Pacino's speech from Any Given Sunday. And you heard what he said. We're fighting for inches. Those inches means yards, and here in fantasy football, well, those yards mean points. And isn't that why we comb the waiver wire every week, trying to find that point to help you win the game, so that we might be able to make the playoffs? But before we discuss playoffs, let me congratulate this week's star performers. The Force Smashers for week 13 go to the Crown Royals, the Pirates, the Gladiators, the Knuckleheads. And our league high score? Well, that goes to the Knuckleheads, who scored 133 points. So congratulations to these and all week 13 winners. But let's get back to our conversation and talk about playoffs.
Playoffs? Don't talk about playoffs. You kidding me?
Yeah, I said playoffs. And let's discuss, we have 6 seats. 6 people from our 16 league team league, who are going to the playoffs. So let's take them one by one. Number 1 and number 2 are going to belong to the Browns and or the Bastards. I say or because if the Browns lose this week and the Bastards win, the Bastards will actually take the number 1 seed. Why? Because the Bastards have scored 27 more points throughout the season. Only 27, that's a small margin. But I do want to say that the Browns have won the last 7 games. The last 7 games. So I don't think he's really going to start losing now. But any given Sunday, you never know what can happen. So that takes care of seats 1 and 2. Let's talk about 3 and 4. Well, 3 and 4 we know are going to go to the Dingoes and or the Knuckleheads. I said or because those 2 teams have to play each other this week. And whoever wins that game will clinch their division. Because the Knuckleheads will actually have a higher intra-division record if he wins the game, and he'll clinch. If the Dingoes win, then he'll clinch. Whoever loses that game will end up taking the 4th seed into the playoffs. Now for the last 2, it gets a little tricky. Okay, for 5 and 6, we're still waiting on Molly to figure out who's going to clinch their division. There's been a lot of topsy-turviness going on in that league, in that division, and that's really because the Gladiators have a tie score. They're 7, 5, and 1, and right now that has them in the lead. But the Rangers and the Gladiators have to play each other this week, and whoever wins that game will clinch. Okay, the loser of that game is waiting to see whether the Pharaohs or the Mofos lose. If both the Pharaohs and Mofos lose, then the loser from the Rangers and Gladiators will claim the 6th seat. However, let's get back to the Pharaohs and the Mofos. If the Pharaohs win this week, he's going to the playoffs. He'll claim the 6th seat, period. If the Pharaohs lose and the Mofos win, then the Mofos will claim that 6th seat. Right now, the Pharaohs have outscored the Mofos 122 points. So it's actually up to the Pharaohs to lose it. And the next in line would be the Mofos. And then, like I said, 3rd in line would go to the loser of the Rangers and Gladiators. All right? So we're down to the wire here, guys. This is the last game for the season. After this, we're in the playoffs. Even if you don't make the official playoffs, you still have 3 more games to play where you can get star points that will go towards the Star of the League. All right? Because that trophy is yet to be handed out. All righty? Let's see, I've got nothing on the smack board, so that takes care of it for me. If you guys have any questions about all these back and forth, who's up next, and why that wall work, why is that way, give me an email or a call, and I'll do my best to answer your question. All right? Good luck in week 14. Don't forget there is a game tonight, and adjust your lineup accordingly. Okay? That takes care of it for me, guys. I'll see you next week. Bye-bye.
Can you dig it? Can you dig it?